Hey everybody, I'm live. My name is Edward Mullen. I'm a writer, blogger, podcaster from Vancouver, Canada. Probably most known for my Prodigy series, Prodigy and Prodigy Eternal, and The Art of the Hustle. And I was approached by Wattpad to make a short video to show you where I write. And so I'm just going to kind of show you around my room, see what, I didn't prepare any of this, so I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. If you have any questions, please just type them and I'll read them. I'll try to get to them, and let's go. This is my cat Socrates. You may have seen him in my profile photo. This is his nice summer haircut. He's been cut short. Alright, so if you're just tuning in now, this is basically where I do most of my writing. This is my desk. In my room. I changed my writing station last year. I used to write in my office, but I switched to the bedroom. And so I have a little desk set up here, and you can see my computer. This mic right here I do my podcasting on. Paper shredder, printer, scanner. This really sweet mouse, and these little monsters that Sarah makes, and this one's got two monsters here, got notepads, and here, I didn't do any sort of planning for this, just so you know. So this is just receipts, notepads, tag from the Vancouver Sun Run. I don't know what this is. This cord. It's a book. Believe it or not, I don't actually read a lot of fiction, so you'll notice I have books around the house. This one's Laws of the Ring, Uriah Faber. This one's Give and Take by Adam Grant. This is just basically, this box is basically here so I don't, to keep my desk clutter free. So I just put a bunch of stuff in it. This little shoebox lid is so the cat, he constantly walks back and forth on my desk as I'm writing, and so this is just for him to sit in. And what else? This is a little shelf by my desk. On the top is cat food, old monitor, speakers, stacks of LSAT prep books. In here is some hats, an old clock. This is a notebook. And it's got some these are actually, I've never done this before. I usually write in a Word document. I plan everything out. But for Prodigy 2, I actually went to the beach one day and I wrote all this stuff. So you can see it says characters. Yuri, he's the leader of an underground squad. Japanese guy, bit eccentric. And I draw a little picture of him with goggles. This is Link with kind of a tattoo on his head. He's quiet, dragon tattoo. He what does it say? He's a good guy, betrays Yuri and helps Alex. Taranya, I think I might have changed her name. I can't remember what she's called. She had pigtails, doesn't like Alex, she's jealous. Has impure thoughts and actions, fights Alex at some point. Think of Harley Quinn off Batman. She's wild and impulsive. This is Glitch. He's kind of this muscle-bound dude with spikes on his his eyebrows. He's tough, muscle of the crew, spikes for eyebrows. He's actually a good guy. Act 1, Alex walks around Tokyo. Alex meets hacker crew, shows her around their lair, goes back to meet mom, discusses hiding, importance of laying low. So yeah, some of this didn't actually happen. These are just my notes. What's this? Maybe gets spotted, harassed. This is not really that exciting. Oh, this is... So yeah, I just basically went through writing the, 3-act structure. So this says, in the end, Maxim returns. Don't you want to know who I'm working for? Yeah, that line never actually made it in. This is the ending. So yeah, I planned all this out on the beach one day. So this is the fox. These are his motives. This is what his plan is. No, this is like spoiler alert if you haven't read the book, but I have some kind of story arc stuff. Yeah. So here's the ending. I'm obviously very excited about that. Here's some of the concept art that I came up with. I thought it'd be cool to have the silhouette and then maybe like a Japanese sun. In the end, I just went with a very simple silhouette on a white background. And then for Wattpad, I used some lady's face. I thought that was really cool. But obviously, I don't own the rights to that image, so I don't post that cover anywhere else. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. What's this? Recipes. What else? These are some books. These are mostly Sarah's books. This is Paolini, Dragons, Heroes DVDs, UFC DVDs. This is another shelf. Oh, this is where my cat sleeps. This is just a bin of receipts. Just lots of junk that I chuck in here. This is some books. A lot of people probably have never seen the paperback version of The Art of the Hustle, but if you open the inside, there's this cool photo. And if you'll notice, the head is the E for Edward. It's a little subtle nod. So this is some dude in a backpack. I thought that was kind of cool. So yeah, if you want the paperback version. The problem with this, I don't really advertise these too much because they do have spelling mistakes in it, and that kind of bothers me. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. So this is what part 2, the riches section, looks like. And Socrates is here to check us out. Oh yeah, the back cover is just, this is a picture of Vancouver, a fence, and then this sign, some graffiti on it, my name, the cover, City of Vancouver. This is actually a modification of the City of Vancouver logo because I didn't want to get sued. I went to the City of Vancouver's website. They say you cannot use our design without our permission. So I just put like some other, because Vancouver, you don't know, it's the city that rains a lot. So I just put an umbrella with some raindrops. And then this is the back blurb. And the back picture of me, a little blurb. So yeah, it's pretty cool, but it does have a few spelling mistakes, and that bothers me. With ebooks, of course, you can always fix those. This is an interesting book, How the Hippies Saved Physics. I realized, I make notes through all these books to help me understand this stuff. It became pretty obvious that I was too stupid to read this book. I don't think I finished it. It's very high level, but interesting story. This is very interesting. This is the very first printout of Prodigy. It looks super lame. And so what I used to do is print them out, bind them. I don't know why I used to do that. And then I read it and make all kinds of notes. So as you can see, it's just red ink everywhere. And this cover, I mean, I got this off Google. I just did a Google search for, I don't even think it really shows up, but just some pyramid. And this is actually a real thing. So the pyramid I describe in the Prodigy, I actually got the idea. I watched a documentary like 10 years ago, and it's actually a real thing. And well, no, it's not. It's a concept that they came up with in Japan, where it's this giant pyramid. So I kind of stole that idea from this documentary that I watched. But that's that. I've got marketing textbook. This one's called Natural Born Cyborgs. That's pretty cool. Some philosophy books, some Destiny and Free Will. These got an elastic band around them, so this is the prototype I got from see, the pages are all loose. This is just a cover. I don't know if you can see it. Just a cover wrapped around some pages. It's not even the real book. I do have the real book somewhere. These are some comics. I don't really buy paper comics anymore. I get I just get the comics through my like the EPUB version, or like, you know. What else is cool here? Andy Weir, Martian. What's this? These are some notebooks. They're brand new. University of Toronto. This one is, I don't know, Sherlock Holmes. And what's this? Oh, this is actually, believe it or not, Prodigy 3. So I've gone through, hopefully you can't read that, but you can see there's, I've gone through and made edits on it. So if you read my book, How to Write a Novel, I tell you how to do that. Like, I tell you this is my strategy, basically. Write out the book, I do an edit on Word, I print it out, and then edit on paper. And it's the way I've always done it. And then, for some reason, I keep these. So this is Prodigy 2. Same thing. Tons of notes here. What is this? Wouldn't the fox be watching their every move? Maybe they should have disabled something to prevent transmission when they arrived. So that's kind of interesting. What else? Papers, books. Yeah, so I'll just zoom out. This is basically my desk, chair. I usually put a pillow on the end of this chair so I can get some back support. This is my sweet monitor. I just got this, you know, a couple months ago, I guess. Here, I'll take this Twitter thing down. Boom. So that's China. That's actually a photo Sarah took of China. Really bad smog. Yeah, oh, here's him. Oh yeah. And this is a map. I don't know if you can see that. This is a map of the world. And if you don't know, this is where I am in Vancouver. And these, I'll try to see, I don't know if this show up. See all those little dots? These are places that Sarah and I have been. She's been to a lot more places than I have. So most of these are actually hers, but there is a lot of overlap. So, you know, we've done Europe quite extensively, Romania, and then Asia. I don't know if you can see, we've done quite a bit of Asia. So Myanmar, Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, Macau, Hong Kong, Shanghai. I post a lot of this stuff, like all these trips. I do blogs and videos, although I stopped doing the videos because they're kind of lame. Alright, so that's it. You've seen where I write and some of the stuff that I keep around my room, around my desk. Thanks so much for tuning in and spending some time with me. If you have any questions, just email me. You can find me pretty much everywhere. Check out my website, edwardmullen.com. Follow me on Twitter, @WriterMullen. Follow me on Instagram, @WriterMullen. And of course on Wattpad, you can search me, just Edward Mullen. Alright, see ya.